In 1994, the first free and democratic elections were held in South Africa. This was a triumph for the people of this country, the triumph that paved the road to prosperity. 5 years later, Dr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, the first democratically elected president, stated, "The day shall not be far off when we shall have a people's shrine, a freedom park, where we shall honor with all the dignity they deserve those who endured pain, so we should experience the joy of freedom." That day has arrived, and driven by the necessity for the diverse people of South Africa and the world to understand and appreciate the country's struggle for true and utter independence, the Freedom Park was born as the national and international icon of humanity and freedom. The struggle for humanity and freedom is the core theme embedded in the Freedom Park. Located in the Hill of Salvokop, Freedom Park has taken its rightful place amongst several familiar sites south of Pretoria. In full view of the Union buildings and in close proximity to UNISA and the Voortrekker Monument, the Freedom Park is emerging as the distinctive landmark and prominent tourist destination. Earmarked for completion in 2009, the park embodies the aspirations of the nation, a nation that strives to establish a non-sexist, non-racist South Africa. On the 16th of December 2006, the intermediary phase was introduced to the President of South Africa, Mr. Thabo Mbeki, and the nation.
Freedom Park is a place of memory, a place that allows us to remember without rancor and quietly to celebrate the noble achievements of the human spirit. It is an island of peace that invites us to reflect and contemplate, allowing us to descend this hill refreshed, ready further to contribute to a future whose humanism is the very core of the abiding prayer of all South Africans and Africans.
Several elements constitute the Freedom Park, representing the diversity of South Africans from all cultures and backgrounds. The Mveledzo and Spiral Path links all the elements into one unified home that stands as a monument to democracy founded in the values of human dignity, rights and freedom. Situated in the eastern side of the hill is Isivivane. Isivivane is interpreted as the commitment to solidarity and unity of purpose. Nine boulders from places with historical significance were provided by different provinces. Together with the boulder representing national government and another representing international community, the Lesaga was constructed. This is the burial ground for the heroes and heroines. To emphasize the cleansing and purity, the Lesaga is shrouded in mist. Bordering the Isivivane is the Lekgutla, the traditional meeting place where issues and matters concerning the people and the nation are discussed. On the crest of Salvakop, subtle flowing and blending on the curves of the hill, nestles Isikhumbuzo. This comprises the Wall of Names. The amphitheater, eternal flame, the gallery of leaders.
Kanimambo, Kanimambo. Kanimambo, Kanimambo, Frelimu, Kanimambo, Kanimambo, Frelimu, Kanimambo.
The sanctuary, as well as the ascending reeds embracing the memorial. The Wall of Names is the breathtaking 697-meter physical structure that commemorates those who have paid the ultimate price during the 8 conflicts that shaped South Africa. These conflicts are the pre-colonial wars, genocide, slavery, wars of resistance, the South African War, World War I, World War II, and the struggle for liberation. The amphitheater is the curving terrace area that can accommodate 2,000 people. It serves as a multi-purpose space where major national events or celebrations will be hosted. The sanctuary provides a serene environment in which visitors can nurture the memories of loved ones that have passed on. The eternal flame is the reverence of the unknown heroes and heroines. Aitspanplek became synonymous as the place where the journey was interrupted to replenish the body and soul, to ponder about the voyage and to contemplate the road ahead. The hospitality suite for high-level delegates where national and international matters of concern can be discussed is called Mushate.
Indeed, Freedom Park is not an epitaph. It is a place that resonates with the joy of a celebration of freedom and equality for all people, and a spirit that speaks of a future of ever-growing human fulfillment.
The Freedom Park is a functional monument to the people of South Africa that will be used for celebrations, as a meeting place on calendar month holidays, and high-profile functions. Diva is a still body of water. It's going to be built to represent the tranquility, serenity, and peace will be felt and seen owing to its enormity and visibility on the hill. Kapo is a place where the rich history of Southern Africa, dating back 3.6 billion years, will unfold in a narrative and visual form. The Pan-African Archives form the underlying knowledge base of all the components of the Freedom Park. The Freedom Park Trust is creating an opportunity for corporate South Africa to be strategic partners in this project of reconciliation and nation building.
At the present moment, the construction of Freedom Park and all that is related to processes that are related to its emergence are solely dependent on funding from government. We think that the private sector must be associated with a project that seeks to contribute towards reconciliation. We also think that the private sector must want to be associated with a project that contributes towards nation building and therefore stability of our country.
Freedom Park will be a place of hope in which will be embedded a rich history of our country and all humanity. It will represent both a transformed landscape and historical memory intertwined. It will be a place which will hold our memories in incubation, allowing them to nurture a future free of bitterness, free of hatred, free of stereotypes, free of racism, and free of the destructive fury of war.
Freedom Park is not a commercial entity. It's a non-commercial entity, and yet, it has a lot of expense that goes with it. And therefore, we feel that, when we show people these things, when we tell them, even their children, tomorrow when they are big and they are working, they should know that they are obliged to give something to say thank you. It was the people of this country who sacrificed in a very big way, and therefore people of this country should not feel obliged, but they should feel that it is part of their thank you to them. We would like to ask the people who can afford, the people who feel they owe this country something, or they owe the people of this country something, or people who feel that they just want to help the people of this country because we are still very, very young in development, and therefore we need to keep our Freedom Park going, and therefore to keep it going we will need some kind of finances. It doesn't matter how small or it doesn't matter how big, it should come from a person's heart. So that is one of the things that we feel that we should publicize this Freedom Park and then ask people to help us.
For more information, contact the Freedom Park at toll-free number 0800 470 740 or telephone number 012 470 7400 or email us at info@freedompark.co.za or visit our website at www.freedompark.co.za.